Hey, here, Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the TWB channel, and it's nice to have you here for the Monday nights, the big show, Monday night, 8 o'clock. It's April the 12th, 2021. Welcome welcome all to the TWB show. We love talking about cruise ships and what's going on in the world of cruise ships. Trying and hoping and praying that we can get going sooner rather than later. We all are dying to go cruising, and I want to hear from you what your plans are. Are any of you out there booking cruises? If so, where are you booking to? What cruise line are you booking with, and where are you hoping to go? Tell me if you've been getting offers in the your email accounts from any of the cruise lines out there. What are they telling you guys about deals or changes or announcements? Let us know so we can share that with everybody. Welcome all to Traveling with Bruce. It's nice to have you here. Here in Creston, British Columbia is where I'm hanging out, just 3 miles north of the U.S. border. Idaho is just over there. We have had gorgeous sunny weather today, and it's going to be a beautiful week this week. We are going to hit highs in the low 70s by the end of this week. The warmest weather for us since last September. Finally, a warm streak. Nothing like a heat wave or anything, but it's just going to be kind of nice not to be in the 40s and the low 50s all the time. So going to be a little warmer, and if you leave your car outside in the sunshine, it's going to get hot. How about that? So we'll take that and see how far we can go with it. Welcome all to TWB. It's nice to have you here. Say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from, and what's your high temperature today? Is gas going up or down where you are? It's going up here again. Kind of crazy. We're over $4 US a gallon for a gallon of gas around here. Unfortunately, can't go to the States and buy cheap gas. The border is closed. I can't get over here. It's 3 miles away, and we can't cross the US into the USA. So we're stuck in Canada, having to pay the Canadian prices. And the local gas bars, they have it real easy because they don't have any competition. So for them,
that was easy.
Easy getting top dollar out of us. Easy getting the top dollar out of us. We can't go down south and buy cheap gas. What can I say? Welcome welcome all. Nice to have you here. We got Roy here. Looking forward to your insights. Ken Kuchera, good evening from Janet and Ken in Saginaw, Michigan. The temperature is 57 degrees and cloudy. Gas is $2.76. Vaccinated and doing our best to avoid the virus here in Michigan. And boy, you should take care of yourselves because, oh my gosh, what is happening in Michigan is unbelievable. The virus counts in Michigan have really risen up dramatically. I heard that the numbers were something like 7,000 cases a day in Michigan, which equates to something like 240,000 cases a day for the United States. If you were to nationalize that number, that's how bad it is in Michigan. So you guys take care of yourselves. That's important. Albert's, good evening, everybody. Welcome. Sandra Risby, can't wait. I do miss your program blogs. Nice to have you here. Lori is here. Greetings from Wisconsin. Temps are warming. Trees are leafing out. Oh, fantastic. Took a walk the other day in our backyard. Noticed that we have a plant, a rhubarb plant, and it just exploded the other day. There are now 5 or 6 shoots that have come out, and they are this thick around at ground level. They are fully developed. This plant is exploding, and that's what rhubarb does. It goes from nothing to 60 miles an hour in a couple of days. It's incredible. So we're looking forward to harvesting some rhubarb not too far down the road. Guy Brown, I got a cruise booked with Carnival in 2022 in January. Should I be concerned about that? Carnival 2022 January. I like your odds. Definitely better than if you were booked for September 2021. January 2022 might be okay. We'll still have to see. There's a lot of talk right now about the CDC and the cruise lines trying to get through here and figure out how to get sailing going again. And I have been thinking that we wouldn't be up and running in any real solid way until 2022. The question is, will there be cruising allowed in the fall of 2021 so that by the time January 22 rolls around. We're well into the startup again. I cross our fingers. I hope for the best. I don't know. Tom Henry, hello there, TWB family. Hi, Bruce. Long time no see from Sharon. Tim Bowman just coming over from the sponsor member hangout show. Good time chatting about travel there as well. It's 55 Fahrenheit and gas is $3.59.9 in Seattle. Not cheap gas in Seattle. Gregory, where am I? Tom, Guy Brown, wait until the end of October to be worried. Let's see what the CD says with the rules by then. Colleen, Stock Markets with Bruce is not live yet. It's 8:01. No, it's not. Tom Henry, I have a notification that Stock Markets with Bruce is live now too. Are we on both channels? No, I think the mistake I made was I announced on that channel that we're live on. I thought I announced on this channel that we're live on this channel, but I think I made an error and I made an announcement that we're live, but I announced that we're live there and people have come here by mistake. Well, welcome. So if you are a Stock Market with Bruce follower and you're here tonight, you're watching the Traveling with Bruce Monday night show. Hanging out with the regulars who are always here every Monday night, who track me down no matter where I try and hide. Wally Chavez, hey, Uncle Bruce, welcome, Wally. Welcome to the show. Jeannie, hello, everybody. Bill and Jeannie here from East Tennessee. A beautiful day, enjoying air conditioning, fully vaccinated, and nowhere to go. Lori, lots of offers from Norwegian and Princess, but they're all for 2022. Interesting how that's working. Wally, thumbs up for Uncle Bruce. Thanks, Wally. Appreciate it. Kevin Chapman, cold and rainy in central New Jersey tonight. Very pessimistic that our July cruise on Royal Caribbean will sail from Bayonne, New Jersey. I suspect it won't. I don't think so. Isaac, Carnival Vista in September and then off to Australia in 2022 with Carnival, waiting for the airfares to drop. Let's hope this all happens. Let's hope so. Apt. Lady for you, hey Bruce from Tampa, 75 degrees. Nice. Jonathan and Stephanie, good evening, Bruce. It was beautiful in Ottawa today. It was just beautiful. 19 Celsius, partially cloudy and gusty winds. Gas $1.12 a liter. We're $1.31 a liter up here. Rob, hi Bruce and crew. You are all on my TV as I'm cooking dinner now. 67 Fahrenheit in Lexington, Kentucky. Soon to get a Buc-ee's. We're going to get a Buc-ee's gas station. This is this humongous, when these guys open up a gas bar, it's one of the biggest in town. It'll be the biggest one in that area. From Texas is where I think they started, and now they're spreading out. Heading to Lexington, Kentucky. Going to get a Buc-ee's. George Robinson watching from St. Kitts. Welcome, George. Tom Henry, Kevin Chapman. I mowed the lawn at work today around 11 a.m. Nice and sunny then. When I left the office at 4:30, it was chilly and overcast. I wondered what happened. Something changed. Sharon, 70 viewers and only 22 thumbs ups. We can certainly do better than that. Please help out. Throw a thumbs up our way if you don't mind. We have 95, 97 viewers right now. Hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get some momentum to the show. George Robinson, I love the train in St. Kitts. Best rum ever. Alurban, 2002, 78, the Villages in Florida. Gas $2.80 a gallon. Welcome. Sharon, Tom, that's nuts. Margie, hiya, Bruce. I like seeing your point of view here in sunny Arizona. Oh man, I wish I were down there with you guys. Jen and I would be going out tonight to an In-N-Out burger. First chance we get when we cross the U.S. border, we get to Salt Lake City. That's our closest In-N-Out burger on the way to Arizona, and we certainly enjoy those. Also, those Boston markets. We love the Boston market restaurants. Oh, among all the other stuff. Ann Rogers, good evening from Ann and Brent from Ancaster, Ontario. Rainy here, but and a bit cooler today. Welcome, guys. Brent, Ann, welcome from Ancaster. Nice to have you here. That's a beautiful area in Ontario. Monuvel Kemp. Hello, Bruce. How you doing, Monuvel Kemp? Welcome to the show tonight. Nikki Singleton, greetings all. Jacksonville has cooled down to 78 degrees. Get the sweaters out. Get those windbreakers going. Tom Henry, my driveway was green today when I got home. Way too much pollen here in Virginia. Gas $2.75. Oh man, we have a Facebook user saying they've had us locked down here in Michigan almost from the beginning. No wonder everyone's getting the virus, but the vaccine has been ruled out, and hopefully if we can get enough, we can wipe this out. Most of this is the kids and young people. They wear masks when they're inside and on the playground, but when they're out playing sports and doing other things, they don't wear masks. Yes, the younger population is getting infected in Michigan and Ontario and elsewhere. It's getting kind of worrisome. Jeannie Murray, hello from Pennsylvania. Gas prices are down today. Welcome, Jeannie. Carol Reed, gas here $4.10 the other day. That's insanity. John Anderson, hello, everybody. Hi, John. Antoinette, hello, everybody. Carol Reed, I saw you on, I think, Matt Mahar's channel a while back. That's true, Carol. I was a guest on his channel about, I'm going to say 6 weeks ago, maybe back in about, was that January sometime, maybe February, right? And had a nice visit with him. And one of these days, we're going to plot another one. I'm going to see if I get him on my channel one day, and we'll do that again. Darlene Meyer, a little late, but made it 81 degrees today. Gas $3.49 from Turlock, California. Norwegian keeps calling, wanting me to book. Not going to until they actually start up sailing. You show me your sailing, and then I'll book with you guys. That's a good plan. Good plan. Rocky, hi there. Traveling with Bruce fans from Chesapeake, Virginia. Gas, 266, 267, or 268, depending on what side of the four-way stop you're on. Yeah. Kelly Haston, hey, TWB gang. Hi, Kelly. Welcome to the show tonight. I'm glad you made it with it. Kay Breeden, have missed you, Bruce. Greetings from sunny Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome. Carol Reed, beautiful in 66 in Southern California. Welcome, Carol. That cruise life. Hello from the Big Apple, New York. Welcome from New York. Kelly Haston, Bruce, you need to fix my emoji, please. What's with my emoji? I don't know, Kelly. Try hard, mofo. We were waiting on your stock channel, and now we found you here. I don't know what's going on. Robert Fleet, you have viewers waiting for you on your stock market channel. Looks like your notice for tonight went out on the wrong people. So I got people wondering where the heck I am and what's happening to us. It's kind of goofy. I think I'm working too hard. John Weir from Ocoawca, Illinois. Garden spot of the Midwest, beautiful. 62 degrees with the sun just setting over the Mississippi River. Welcome from beautiful Illinois, John. Nice to have you here. Sharon, laugh out loud. I love In-N-Out Burgers, and Kevin always makes fun of me for that. Gregory, thumbs ups if you want Bruce to sing the national anthem. Yeah, good luck with that. JL, Bruce, you have people waiting for you on the other channel. Somehow the alert is set there also. I don't know what to tell you, Tom. Robert Fleet, you better go tell them Bruce made a boo-boo and tell them to come on over here. Ma T, hey, 54 degrees, Clearfield, Utah, In-N-Out. Yes, please. Alan J, Stock Market with Bruce upload has been removed. Looks like finally. Carol, I had an appointment for the vaccine Friday. The pharmacist called and canceled, citing safety concerns of a batch. No word on when they'll get more. Jen and I get ours on Wednesday night. Day after tomorrow, we go to our local hospital. We're getting our first shot. Looking forward to starting that off. Edwin, hi, Bruce from a rainy New York. Welcome, Edwin, to the show. Kirk Bronson from the Big Apple is in the house. Hey, Bruce, I found you. Kirk is here. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining me. MG, Carnival on watch after Argus narrows 2021 loss estimates, upgrades to buy. Edwin De La Paz, thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. Jonathan and Stephanie, so they're all over there thinking there's a big GameStop news or is there any big news? No, it's just an error on my part. We should be here. Hey, from New York, Dancing with Nature. Tom Henry, is Wes Morrison here? I am craving Whataburger now. I'm craving Whataburger. Oh my goodness, yes, Whataburger. There's nothing wrong with having a Whataburger. Thank you, all of you, for popping in here. It's good to see you. I was noticing today that Carnival, I think it was the chairman of the board, Mickey Arneson, was quoted. They were talking about some financials and talking about how the company has $11.5 billion in the bank in cash, and they can ride out all of 2021 and make it all the way deep into 2022. So they have enough money to last a long time without any passengers. But the game plan for Carnival is to get ships up and running as soon as possible to start cash flowing money, stop the hemorrhaging by as much as possible. And the comment I found interesting was he was talking about 25 to 50% occupancy. They would be able to break even on their ships. they only had 50% occupancy. They break even on the entire operation of an entire cruise ship. And that they felt that if they could get to, a higher occupancy level, maybe 80, 90%, they would only need to get about half of all their ships running to cover the entire cost of the entire cruise line. So they are eager to get started sooner rather than later to get as many ships going. But right now, the CDC and the cruise lines are not able to, at this point, see eye to eye. And certainly the states of Florida, Texas, and maybe even Florida or California, they would like cruising to get going again. I know Alaska is dying to get cruises going again. But the CDC is not yet playing ball. They're not yet allowing cruises to actually start off out of U.S. ports. So Americans, to go cruising, Americans are going to have to travel to the ship in some cases, and some ships are going to start sailing out of Nassau, out of the possibility of San Martin, the possibility of Dominican Republic. I know Mexico has been talking about the possibility of having ships sailing out of Cozumel. I haven't heard yet about any ships starting to sail out of Bridgeport, Barbados, but I'm surprised so far I haven't heard anything yet. But there's talk about that might happen. I don't know. I have noticed that some of the cruise lines have been saying that they want to get started. Viking, for example, they want to start sailing June 2021 with two ships, the Viking Orion and the Viking Sky. And they're talking about Bermuda and Iceland. And they're hoping to offer cruises in Bermuda with the Viking Orion and Iceland with the Viking Sky. Then over at Seabourn, that's a 6-star line. They're trying to start sailing July 3rd. One ship, the Seabourn Ovation, 604 beds. Europe, Greek islands, and Cyprus. Seabourn joined other Carnival Corporation brands with a firm restart plan, the luxury line, which Seabourn is owned by Carnival. They want to start in Greece. Crystal, which is owned by Genting, Genting, Genting Group. July 17th, they would like to start sailing with two ships, the Crystal Endeavor and the Crystal Symphony. Again, this is 6-star high-end luxury with a total of 1,122 beds between the two ships. Iceland and the Caribbean, they would like to announce sailings for Bahamas. The Crystal was like to add two ships to start sailing. Iceland from July and Caribbean, the Crystal Symphony from the Caribbean in August. Norwegian is talking about July 25, 2021, to start 3 ships, the Norwegian Jade, the Norwegian Joy, and the Norwegian Gem, total of 9,000 beds. Between the Greek islands, I think the Greek islands will be the Jade and the Caribbean. The company will start recruising July 25. Now, over at Virgin, which has yet to sail anywhere with any paying passengers, they're now talking about the Scarlet Lady starting to sail August the 6th, but they'll sail in the United Kingdom. The thinking here is that the ship, they've canceled their summer season in the Caribbean, and they will start cruises out of Portsmouth for what is it? How many? I'm not sure how many days. Cruises to nowhere from Portsmouth starting August the 6th. That would be the first time that the Scarlet Lady will have any paying passengers. No children, no one under 18 allowed, adult only, as far as I know. Silver Sea wants to sail June 18th with the Silver Moon ship, 596 beds. Greek islands, Israel, and Cyprus. The Celestial Cruise Line, they want to sail June 28th, 2021 with the Celestial Olympia, which is, I believe, a former Royal Caribbean ship from way back, 1,664 total beds. Europe, Greek islands, and Cyprus. The Bahamas Paradise wants to sail July 2nd with the Grand Classica, the only ship they've got left, and they want to do their overnighters to probably the Bahamas. And those are some of the lines and some of the ships that they're talking about. I know that Royal Caribbean is talking about sailing out of Saint Martin, and I think it was, if I recall, could well be Royal Caribbean again sailing out of the Bahamas for Coco Key, and a few other spots. So there's, I think it was Celebrity Cruise Lines, so which is also Royal Caribbean owned, was looking to start things up with. So that's what I understand. We're watching for that. Other news we're watching for is just, the restart of sailing elsewhere. Britain, the UK, they are basically allowing ships to sail UK waters only with UK residents only. And then the Mediterranean is still pretty well shut down, except for Greece and Cyprus. The Spain, France, Italy, not operating, far as I know. Nothing out of Germany or Norway, Sweden. Nothing up in that region, the Baltic, nothing there that I'm aware of. Asia, like Australia, New Zealand, I've got no news for you. And then the rest of Asia, it's sporadic, and we don't yet have specifics. So it's still way too early to know. No cruising in and out of Canada. So that, shuts down the Maritimes, unfortunately shuts down Montreal, Quebec City. Trips out of in and out of Boston into the Maritimes, sailings from New York into the Maritime not happening. So that's all of 2021 gone until 2022. So that's what we have. Not a lot to get excited about at this point. A lot of questions versus answers. Everyone getting the vaccine will turn autistic in 6 months and turn into zombies, says MG Toe. Well, that's where we got to get the double tap getting ready, I suppose. Tom Henry, Carol Reed, were you to get the Johnson & Johnson? Baltimore messed up 15 million doses. Very sad. Kirk, MG Toe, do you mean artistic? MG, oh, AU. Tom, MG, I figured it will sterilize all the people. Long-term solution to global warming. Yes, it's being pushed onto the peasants. Tom, we provide bus transportation for zombies. They pay well. Laughing out loud, the show is being filmed in the Richmond area. Well done, sir. Margie, we have In-N-Out and Whataburger nearby. Gas is $3.09 a gallon. You'd love it here. It's even hot. I love the area. I have been to Phoenix many a time. I have a good friend of mine who has a place in Buckeye, just out of town. He has a place there in one of the new golf course communities. He's been there now for 10 years. We have visited him on numerous occasions. We love driving in through Surprise, Arizona, into Glendale, and further. We've seen a football game. We've watched a hockey game, and we love to go in and grab a bite from time to time at some of the restaurants in that region up there. And definitely every time Jen and I are down there, it's an absolute must-have. An In-N-Out burger. Gotta be there. Although I tell you, we used to live. We lived for 7 years in Palm Desert, California, and we have the In-N-Outs there as well. And we miss them so much. When you don't have it, you miss it. When you have it, you're so used to it. But when you haven't got it, you miss it. Tom Henry, I meant COVID will cause sterilization. Carol, Tom Henry, yes, I know about it. MG, I'm not going to cruise until it's really safe. Ryan, Norwegian Jade for life. Love that ship. Sandy, hey, hi, Bruce. I moved back to Richmond, BC. Do I have to subscribe again? My previous message was rejected. I'm not sure, Sandy. I don't understand it. I moved back to Richmond. Do I have to subscribe again? My previous message rejected. I have no idea what you're talking about. I would have thought that if you're a YouTuber, you're subscribed to my channel. You're always subscribed to my channel. I don't get it. Something's not clicking in my brain right now. Kirk, no problem, Tom. In my case, I think Mother Nature beat the COVID shot. Laughing out loud. Jeff, hello, Bruce. Flying to Fort Myers tomorrow. Then driving to Key West. Was going to take the ferry. It's as close to a cruise as we can get. That's true. Tom is smiling. Antoinette, adult-only cruise. That sounds pretty good. Fitzroy, bless up, Bruce. Hope you are doing fine. Grenada is locked on. Thank you, Fitzroy, for being here from beautiful Grenada. Jonathan and Stephanie, shout out to Royal Caribbean for helping with the volcano evacuation. That's in St. Vincent, if I recall. I think there's 3 or so ships from different lines that are helping out. Space Force Cooks, any idea if capacity limits generally refers to rooms or the number of passengers? Big difference for a solo versus 4 people in a suite. Very good comment. I don't know. It might be both. It could be, maximum 2 per room. It could be only balcony rooms only, no inside rooms. I'm not sure. There's more clarity to come, more clarification to come. I think Michelle. Hey, Bruce. Hope all is well. Thank you, Michelle. We are hanging in there. MG, I heard that Royal Caribbean is coming back to Los Angeles. They are planning to do that. Royal Caribbean has plans to sail from Bermuda, but with the current lockdown, we'll see whether that is even feasible, because right now there is a lockdown in Bermuda right now, 7 days. Tom, Jeff G, how did your rental car reservation go? I am renting for 20 days in August, and the rental with budget was almost $3,000 for a small SUV. I went to Enterprise and downsized to a car. Unbelievable, these numbers. It's ridiculous. I teach physics. Well, I was over the other channel, Bruce, and you weren't there. I know, I'm here. Antoinette, the variants are making kids sick now. A school district on Long Island had to shut down last week because kids and teachers got sick. It is scary. Tom, by the way, zombies are very careful. The drivers are tested 3 times a week. MWF, can a zombie die of COVID? I don't know. Jasper, hey, Bruce and everyone, hope all is well. I got my shot on Friday, Johnson & Johnson, and I had a sick weekend. Finally, I'm feeling better, and I'm glad to be here. I missed your show this morning and this afternoon. Jasper, welcome to the show here tonight. I'm glad you found us here. Fitzroy, Bruce, St. Vincent is like a battlefield with that volcano. They need lots of water and food. All local food destroyed by the volcano. People, please be safe. You can imagine that if power goes out, that is all the refrigeration gone for the entire island. Anything refrigerated, that is all dairy, all meats, finished. You're down to dry goods. And if you have no power, you can't. You need a handheld can opener. No electric. You can't use stoves. I mean, you're really in trouble over there. That's amazing. Jeff G, Tom Henry, rental reservation a few weeks ago at AAA Hertz, about $350. 7 days. John Burns, expect the Canadian border to open before Victoria Day. We're not sure about before Victoria Day. That might be a bit too optimistic, but maybe in the summertime. We're hoping for the summertime. We're crossing our fingers. We're going to see what happens. Tom Henry, not bad. Jeff, that's a good price. Lori, what's going on? What's going to happen with the ships going out of Miami in February? They are not in the U.S. I'm just concerned. I know they may not be allowed to sail with passengers in and out of U.S. ports until late this summer or in the fall. And even then, I don't know what the capacity numbers are. I don't know what the restrictions are. We don't know yet. We're waiting to find this all out. Tom, maybe supply is better on the West Coast than in Miami. Fitzroy, Grenada gas is $7 a gallon. Gregory, if I was a zombie, no one would notice the difference. Vimo, greetings from Northern California. Way to keep it real, Bruce. Thank you, Vimo. John, hopefully the first cruise from the USA will be the Pride of America. Something tells me it will be. It'll be Hawaii only. John Edison, I hope so. We're booked on her for November 27th. Antoinette, no power is like living during the Flintstones. There you go, John. Tom Henry, excellent. These islands that get hit with these volcanoes, it can be devastating for years, absolutely years. These volcanoes, they don't just shut off in a week or two. They can rumble on for a long time. That's how these islands are formed, and they're still being formed in a slow motion kind of way in some cases. So we'll have to see how this all works out for the residents of St. Vincent. It is too bad that happened. Cheers to all of you, by the way, from Traveling with Bruce. Appreciate so much of you, all of you coming by to see me. I hope you've been able to give me a thumbs up today for this show. That would be really cool. I thank you all. Thank you for visiting my Traveling with Bruce RedBubble store, picking up your items from time to time. We do earn a royalty. Jennifer and I earn a royalty every time you pick something up. We thank you. The Canadian border is going to be closed well into late summer. It's worst case scenario right now in Ontario, the Ontario-Michigan problem. Right now, you've got two neighboring jurisdictions where the virus is out of control. It is not good. Sandy, Bruce, I was in Los Angeles when I subscribed. Now I moved back to my home near Vancouver. Right now I'm in hospital with a foot infection. Do I need to resubscribe? Now I'm getting it. Sandy, it could be that you are watching me on YouTube Canada as opposed to YouTube.com USA in LA. So that could be it. So the YouTube channel you're watching me on doesn't recognize you. So you might have to resubscribe to my channel or channels. That might be it, Sandy. That now I get it. Lori, can the Oasis class go out of Saint Martin or the Bahamas? That's a good question. The ships, I think they can go into both harbors. I believe so. Bahamas for sure. But can they be? Let's put it to you this way: the ships can definitely get in and out of the harbors, and they can dock. But they won't be sailing with maximum capacity. So the home ports won't have to worry about 6,500 passengers getting off a ship and getting on the ship. They won't have to worry about a 13,000 person turnover. The ships will likely be restricted to about 3,000 passengers each. My guess, my hunch, they'll be restricted, and they might self-restrict them to a certain size simply because the port cannot handle the logistics of all of the food and alcohol and waste and sewage and everything else of 6,500 passengers plus 2,200 crew, 8,700 people per visitation turnover. That might be too much for any of the ports. So they might restrict it quite a bit. Love both your channels, Bruce. Thank you, JP, so much. Hey, Bruce, Jesse, how you doing? Stephen, Mike Stolman has a free cruise due him at the end of Lethal Voyage. Will Stolman and friends go on a cruise again? Lethal Voyage 2 or Lethal Voyage Back at Sea? Hint, hint, Mr. Chapman. Do you think there might be a sequel to that story of another cruise? Because after all, they didn't have what we call a relaxing cruise on that ship. You got to wonder what's going to happen. Cindy, good to know this. YouTube closed my account out a couple of months ago. No idea why. Interesting. Tom Henry, Stephen Butler, perfect. Tom Henry, I need to go. Good night, everybody. Tom, have a great night, buddy. Sleep well. Good to see you again, as always. Antoinette, I agree with you, Bruce. They need to do martial law and shut down all countries for at least 30 to 45 days. Virus is going to keep going until more people die or get sick. Maybe they are allowing this for data. I just don't know. Louise, AstraZeneca vaccine is not effective. No effect for the South African variant. I was planning to wear my TBA outfit to get the vaccine. Traveling with Bruce. Hey, Bruce, we all know Jen is a bit camera shy. Will your pet cat ever make an appearance? Well, I don't have a pet cat. We have outside the house a stray that hangs out here all the time. And so we feed the stray, but the stray is not allowed in the house. No, not a tame creature at all. Steve, Allure goes to Saint Martin. Lori, thanks, Bruce. You answered our concern about Oasis class. Too many people for a small port. Kevin, Stephen, there may be another trip for our detectives in book number 5, but not a cruise yet. Stay tuned until late 2021. There you go. The author is teasing you. Terry, hi, Bruce. What do you think the odds are for an August 22nd sailing on the Allure out of Port Canaveral? Please say good. I don't want to do that. I don't like your chances unless something dramatic is happening. But the variants, if Long Island children in class in schools, if kids are getting the variant in Long Island, it's coming to Florida. It's coming to Florida. And if it's coming to Florida, it's coming everywhere else in between, all the way to the West Coast, all over the USA. And we could have another explosion of this virus from a variant point of view, because America is just not acting as one cohesive outfit. It is out of control. And I think the CDC knows it. The CDC sees the statistics coming in from all over the place, and they're just going, we're not going to have cruising out of USA ports. Are you kidding me? These people are coming from all over the US to get on these ships, to go out there, come back, and then go all over the US on the way back. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Antoinette, once you feed the cat, it becomes yours. Never feed a stray animal. John, if vaccine passports are called for, how many will we need to carry with us just for COVID and the variants? There will be no vaccine passports. I don't see this happening. Mark, weird watching Bruce live this late. John, this Kevin Chapman's guy got me on the edge of my seat, and I haven't started the first chapter yet. Oh my God. Stephen Chapman, another trip sounds like a good idea. Sylvan Forrest in the house. Hi, Bruce and all. Sylvan is here. Welcome, sir, from Florida. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're getting better. Please tell me you're getting better. It's nice to see you. Lori, do you think ships will make it mandatory for vaccinations? What will they do, the peeps who can't take a vaccine? Oh, I am Lori, this one, I can't answer that one, but I'm convinced that they're going to want proof of a vaccine somehow, some way. I don't know how to do it. I tell you, I really wonder what's going to happen. Dober Mamba is in the house. Kirk Brunson, Bruce, do you have updates on how Mr. Stinky is doing? Mr. Stinky is my daughter's cat that I looked after for a while. He is doing very well in Calgary. He is hanging out with his two brothers, and they're doing just fine. Well fed, well loved, and they're living the life of a cat. It's all good over there. Antoinette, the U.S. opened everything up because people were complaining. Everything's all just willy-nilly. And just make sure you have life insurance. Laughing out loud. Terry, as they would say in Newfoundland, the otters is coming out of their body. Variants are worrisome. Indeed they are. Sharon, I promise you'll enjoy the Mike Stoneman series if you ever pick up one of the books. She ought to know. Jonathan, can Tony post here? I don't know if Tony's even watching. Tony, are you around? I'm not sure if Tony can post here. He should be able to post if he's watching the show, but I don't think Tony follows this channel. He's Stock Market with Bruce guy. Mark, are the cruises removing the buffets and just strictly going to go sit down dining route? I'm not sure for sure, but one of the rumors I've heard is you will have to have an appointment for an allotted time, like a restaurant, to go into the buffet area. Once in, you will be escorted by a crew member where you will point at what you want and they will get it for you. Everyone wears masks, and then you sit down at your table and enjoy. And I think the seating will be spread out. Again, I think that's what it is. Mark, I can't be more specific than that because we just don't know yet. Jermaine, your screen is fuzzy now. Well, I don't know what that means. I think food may be sent to the cruise ship rooms. Well, there's that. We'll see. Rocky Hertz and Enterprise Holdings, Enterprise National Alamo, say they're working with automakers to add cars ASAP, but it's been complicated by the microchip shortage, closing some of the auto factories. Exactly correct. Bioconjugation. Hiya, folks. Say, Bruce, let's reinvigorate the people. We may not have cruises, but we can relocate, work from laptops, and have a beautiful change better than the rest. Well, there you go. That's true. People are moving, and they are moving about. I'll tell you, here in Creston, homes are selling briskly when they go on the market because a lot of folks are moving into this area to get away from big populated regions to come to this 5,000 smaller city, town, whatever you want to call it. It's quite interesting to see how that is working because people can work from whatever location they happen to be at. If they have an internet connection, they can work anywhere. And so Creston is becoming an area that is not on the main highway to Vancouver, although you can drive to Vancouver from here, but it's west and it is a windy, twisty mountain pass way. Gorgeous, but not the fastest way to the city of Vancouver. But we're finding that people want to live here because it is not on the main throughway, which means very few people pass through here. Interestingly, Sharon, Kevin is actually in the progress of writing Mike Stoneman book number 5, Perilous Gambit, right now. Yes, indeed he is. There is more coming from the Mike Stoneman series for sure. For sure. Space Force Cooks. Buffet, FYI. The Royal Caribbean Singapore cruise and Europe cruises sailing now are staff-served buffets. Apparently no reservations. Lots of YouTube videos for those who want a visual aid, though. There you go. Rocky, 163 folks watching, only 91 thumbs ups. If we could get maybe 30 more, we get maybe 120 or something, that'd be kind of cool. So if you're able to throw a thumbs up this way, please do so. Help out the channel. This channel has really gotten quiet lately. I'm not uploading much these days because the news just isn't good. But yes, please help with a thumbs up if you don't mind. And let's get us over 100 and go from there. Antoinette, real estate market is booming. Don't buy until after Biden allows foreclosures. The market will have a lot of REO properties within 2 years. I'm a licensed real estate salesperson. Gregory, the plague passed, smallpox passed, TB passed, COVID will pass. I sure hope so. Louise, I'm chatty today. Still very excited and happy to have gotten a vaccine. It only took one case to cause a very large outbreak, i.e. the Diamond Princess. That's true. That is true. John Burns, good thing there couldn't be any surmising in this chat over who could play Mike Stoneman in the chat, or could there be? I don't know. Cindy, I gave a thumbs up. Cindy, thank you so much for this this honor. I appreciate that you're able to help us with the thumbs ups today. We sure could use it, and we do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for your support of this channel. It is very much appreciated. We're looking here. I'm just popping up my channel right now. I got 120 thumbs ups with 160 people watching. You guys are incredible. 121 now, only 2 thumbs downs. Thank you so much for stepping in and helping out this channel with these thumbs ups. That's beautiful of you all. It is just fantastic. I love it. John Burns wondering what the movie Sylvan Forest. Pitiful thumbs ups. Are you shy? Show some appreciation already, everybody. Sylvan's allowed to talk like that. He's been rough. Sylvan, I hope you're getting better. MG Bruce, I'm still holding the $4 GameStop and the $7 options for July. Let me know when to sell. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Ellie Evers, thumbs ups for you. Vimo, thumbs ups for you. Thank you guys so much for that. We now have 124 thumbs ups on this show now with only 2 thumbs downs. Thank you, all of you, for your support of this YouTuber's channel. It is fantastic. It's so appreciated. I love it. There you have it, boys and girls. Jeff G, Antoinette, OPZ. Sounds like another Big Short opportunity, he said. And Monica just bought a cruise, July 2022. Let's get this going. Oh, sure. I sure hope this happens. I can't wait to announce a group cruise on TWB so that I can let you guys know and then let the other channel know. We got a group cruise coming up, and then we mix in the folks from both channels on one ship, and we just cause all kinds of mayhem. That could be a lot of fun. John Burns, 126 thumbs ups. Antoinette, Jeff, yes, the housing market's going to crash again. Dan Massey, good evening. Bruce, Dan from Hamilton, Ontario. Welcome, my friend. Nice to have you here joining me late on this show. Appreciate that very much, as always, and I thank you for all of your support of my channel. Thank you, all of you, for being here tonight. It's great to see you. Get a chance to catch me live on my other channel, Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm on twice a day, 3 hours in the morning from 8:30 Eastern to 11:30 Eastern, and then in the afternoon from 3 until 5 o'clock Eastern time for 2 hours. We talk about the stock markets, and I try to explain it in plain English. What the heck is going on over there? So much going on. Thank you, all of you who are catching me on both channels. Sandy just got here. I was just surfing for cruises, and I bumped into this site. I'm going to go on my first American river cruise. Oh, this is awesome. This is going to be great. They can be pretty good. I can't wait to go on my first European river cruise. That's what the one I would like to go on, is a European River Cruise. Antoinette, there's a lot of people who aren't paying their mortgage because Biden has told banks not to start foreclosures. Have a great night, everybody. Sharon, thank you. Sandra, why would anyone give you a thumbs down? You're always so informative. I do the best I can, but there are haters. Jack Bauer, can't wait for the TWB family and stock market family cruise. It will be fun. I am so in on this. Gregory, would we get a group discount? Well, if I can book enough cabins and then get enough of you to show up, we might get some perks that come our way. That's usually what you end up getting, are all kinds of perks that the cruise line throws a group. Sylvan, next time I board a cruise ship, I may faint from excitement. I hear you there, my friend. Nathan, hey, Bruce, finally caught you live. Back to work the last 3 months and low on staff and working a lot. Gas is around $2.59 a gallon here. Welcome, Nathan, to the show. Thank you for catching up with us tonight. Jeannie, fun night. Catch up with you. TWB sponsors on Friday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Live trivia on this channel for sponsor members. We have 2 sponsor member shows a week on this channel. Monday nights at 7, Friday nights at 7 Eastern time. And Friday is trivia night. Jeannie, I'll see you and Bill there for sure. You know what? Sharon, haters are going to hate. That's said the great Taylor Swift. Jeffrey Weir, thumbs ups, buddy. Thank you. Henry, thank you, Jeffrey. Henry, 407, hello from Arkansas. Hello, Henry from Arkansas. Antoinette, see you in the morning. Thank you, dear. We'll see you in the morning at 8:30 Eastern time, live on Stock Markets with Bruce, and then tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 days a week, and then Mondays and Fridays, I'm on this channel, 7 o'clock for the sponsor member, 8 o'clock for the big show, and then Friday at 7 o'clock for sponsor members, pulling out trivia. And we always have fun with trivia. This week, I'm going to start pulling out Oscar trivia. Oscars are coming up, and it's time for Oscar movie trivia and everything else. We're going to have some fun. Sandy saying, Bruce, I have done the Amsterdam River Cruise with AMA Waterway River Cruise. Go. If you love quaintness and factory tours, you're going to love it. I'm looking forward to some river cruising in Europe. Vimo, haters going to hate, and potatoes will potato. Murdoch McKinnon, hey, from Scotland. Can't wait to cruise again. Lucky I have my own boat, not exactly the Queen Mary, but it does for catching them there lobsters. Oh, nice, Murdoch. Way to go, buddy. Robert, good evening from Barbados. Robert Wooding, thank you for joining us from Barbados. Beautiful area, beautiful people. Love that you're here. Sharon, yay, Oscar trivia Friday night. Yes, we're having Oscar trivia. We'll pull some Hollywood trivia out of the hat on Friday. We'll have some fun Friday night. If you can join us, that would be great, all of you. Laura, I have had 9 cruises canceled so far, fully vaccinated. I'm ready to go, baby. I'm ready to sail. Oh, I can't wait. Mr. T is in the house. Bruce bumped into the back of a car today, and a really short guy got out who looked like you. He said, I'm not happy. I said, which one are you then? Oh, no. Welcome, Mr. T, to the show. Julie Dahl, hi from Australia. Julie, welcome to the show tonight and the channel today. So glad you could make it here. John Burns, I'm looking at a world cruise leaving in late 2024. I wanted to wait until December 22, January 2023 before booking due to COVID fears. Unsure if you're looking at future world cruises, but I'll watch you. Thank you, John, and way to go. That would be something. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do a world cruise in my lifetime, but boy, maybe a segment of a world cruise would be kind of nice, and then I'll tearfully say goodbye to all of you who are going to continue on without me. Tim, we did a Uniworld cruise down the Rhine River. It was fabulous. It's very different than an ocean cruise. And I know it. I am interested in doing both, but I would love to do a river cruise with Jennifer. That would be really nice. Getting into these, various villages and cities and during tours and oh man, I tell you, Europe. I need more Europe. Ron Clark, 119.9 a liter. 119.9 a liter in Innisfail, but it's snowing in Innisfail, Alberta. Oh man, that's just not right. 120 a liter. We're at 131. Gregory, I just won good news tomorrow. I just want good news tomorrow, please, Bruce. I'll do what I can, Gregory. I'll do all I can for you. Nathan, fully vaccinated now and ready to cruise. I have 2 booked, one for February 2022 and a transatlantic, my first transatlantic, by the way, 2023, hopefully back to something like normal in 2023. Let's hope so, everybody. Jack Bauer, we love you on both channels. Uncle Bruce, you work so hard, and we appreciate it more than you can know. Thank you. Thank you, Jack Bauer. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words, your encouragement to keep me going. I appreciate it so much. It's a pleasure, and I enjoy it, although I will tell you, tonight I'm going to sleep like a log because this is my 4th live show today. Mondays are the big one, and I get a good night's sleep Monday nights, let me tell you. Folks, I'm going to call it a night right here. I'm going to say thank you, all of you, for being with me tonight. So much appreciated that you're here with me. Have a wonderful evening. Catch me tomorrow if you can on Stock Markets with Bruce. Try to catch up with us on Friday. If you become a sponsor member of this channel, we play trivia Friday nights, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And this Friday, I'm pulling out Oscar movie trivia questions. We do all kinds of stuff. I do geography. I do populations. I do food trivia. There's no end to it. We have a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody. John Bruce, good night, Bruce. Thank you, John. Nighters and love to Jen. Thank you, Sharon. Jonathan and Stephanie, good night, Bruce, and thank you. Sylvan, thank you, Bruce. Sylvan, you take care of yourself. You get better, my friend. I want you back. Margie, ta-ta for now. Thank you, Margie. You take care, and beautiful Phoenix. Sandy, good night from California. Sandy, thank you for joining me. We're live every Monday night on this channel, and I'm live every day on my other channel, Stock Markets with Bruce. Vimo, good night. Bruce, keep it real. You betcha, Jack. Good night. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. Say good night, Gracie, says Jeff. Sandy, good night. All glad to be back home. Gregory Allen, take her easy. Stephen Butler, thank you, Bruce. Always entertaining to watch your channel. Thank you all so much. Have a pleasant evening. We'll see you tomorrow on Stock Markets with Bruce. Uncle Bruce will be ready, raring to go tomorrow morning, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye for now.